In the previous section, we showed how packages can be managed and deployed into repositories. In this section, we're going to show how a production server can be connected to a repository and packages from that repository can be deployed into production with no downtime on the production server. Let's move from our development machine to our production machine. This production machine is just a vanilla NetKernel installed straight from the standard distribution. We go to the Apposite client and we click the Admin tab. Here we see that this system by default is connected to the Apposite repository on the NetKernel org site and is using the 401 distribution packages. Let's now add our own application-specific repository. I click Upload Repository Settings and I browse onto my desktop and find the directory that we expanded containing the repository settings. I upload those settings. You now see that I have my demo repository with the file URI, and you see it's demo 100 is the path. If we try and test that connection now, we'll see that the connection actually fails, and the reason for that is because we haven't set the security settings. Each repository requires the public key to validate the trust of the repository. Let's upload that public key that we generated too. So now I see I have a public key installed, and if I test the connection passes. So my server is now connected to both the NetKernel standard repository and our own application repository. Let's synchronize the repositories. What this is doing is it's looking at this repository and creating a merged view of all the packages that could potentially be installed onto this production server. We could have any number of repositories installed for this production machine, and it would merge all of those packages together. Okay, that synchronization is complete. We can now go and look at the packages. If I click Not Installed and filter on My, we see the two packages that we provided, My App Tier 1 and My App Tier 2, are available for install. If we click Install on Tier 1, the system understands that we've got an unsatisfied dependency, and this Tier 1 must have an installed copy of Tier 2. So we can click Install, and they're now reconciled. If we click Apply Selections, those packages will be pulled from that repository we created and installed onto this production system. The system hot deploys the modules inside those packages. There's no downtime on this production server. If I now click Refresh and look at my Developer tab, Space Explorer, we now see that this production server has the same modules as our original development server.